aircheckdownloads.com.
Right across the UK, this is the Network Chart Top 30. It's the nation's most current and up-to-date hit music survey, ratified by MRIB, and brought to you by Independent Radio and Nescafe, the most consistent and accurate countdown around, and carried via satellite to the world. This is Dr. Fox rocking the box for Kid this week on the Hit Music Survey, the Network Chart with 7 new entries. As you may remember last week, Jeff and the Prince brought us Summertime, there was rapid entry for R.E.M., and Dawn broke for Mr. Minute Mix and his pal. Will they drift to the number 1? Will we see the sunset for Bryan Adams after 5 weeks at high noon? The answer comes just before 7 this evening.
The UK Network Chart Show, number 30.
Here's the first of our 7 new entries. Zoe, Sunshine on a Rainy Day. It's better second time around for Zoe. Sunshine on a Rainy Day actually made the top 50 last August. She's 21 from Peckham in South London. This is her first song. The track was produced by Youth. She says she's got loads of material and she hopes to organise it all into an album later this year.
I'm losing control.
Slipping down 7 places on the brand new Network Chart, Beverly Craven, a hit, song 29. You know, when she was a teenager, it looked as though she was going to be an Olympic swimmer because she used to compete against people like Sharon Davis. Now it's her debut LP, Beverly Craven, which has gone gold. This is Dr. Fox on the new Network Chart. Here is our biggest slumper this week. From the album Sugar Tax, Pandora's Box, hit song 28, down 14 for OMD. You're going to see the Simple Minds in the next few weeks or what have you. One of their outside gigs, you can see OMD supporting them. It should be real good. This is the brand new Network Chart. Here's the second of our 7 new entries in the top 30 this week. It's the first single to come from her second album, Martika's Kitchen, which should be great. Prince has actually written and produced 4 songs. CNC Music Factory gave a further track the treatment. And her last album, Martika, went platinum. The new one's in the shops August 26. Martika, Love, Thy Will Be Done, 27.
Love, thy will be done.
Let it roll. Continuous cranked up hits. This is the Network Chart. 27 Martika, 26 Satisfaction Vanilla Ice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Remember this one? One place hit song 26, Satisfaction from Vanilla Ice Man. It's the second single to come from his second album, Extremely Live. It was recorded when he played his hometown of Miami. To the Extreme, by the way, has sold 13 million copies worldwide. He actually wanted to put this track onto the first album, but the move was blocked by the Stones. Surprise, surprise. He's currently in the middle of an extended world tour. Right now he's in the Far East. East Anglia? Okay, fine. Now, Blur's debut album, Leisure, will be in the shops from the end of this month, and they'll also be blasting the Reading Rock Festival on Saturday the 24th, which is Bank Holiday weekend. Damon, the lead singer, feels he's always been in the music business, man. His dad managed Flower favourite Soft Machine back in the 60s, and for a while his folks actually shared a house with a chap called Yusuf Islam. Now, at the time, he was still known as Cat Stevens. It's song 25. It's song 25, Blur on the Network Chart. Coming up next at 24, a man who's always got time for a little bit of love and tenderness.
The UK Network Chart Show.
I know you're gonna drink this.
Nescafe, the Network Chart Show. Love and tenderness.
Hit song 24, A Real Wild Man. Listen to this.
Hi, this is Michael Bolton with Dr. Fox.
Yes.
Grab your knob and crank it up.
Woo! Rock and roll. Just say to the Queen last week how much I hate name droppers, but I did go out for lunch weeks and weeks ago with Michael, and he tells the most dirty gag on earth, but I can't do it here. Just thought I'd annoy you by telling you that. They're actually part of an all-star team covering Disney classics at the moment for a compilation celebration called Mad About the Mouse, dedicated to Mickey Mouse. Harry Connick Jr., that smooth dude, sings the bare necessities from the Jungle Book. Billy Joel gives the treatment to Wishing on a Star. That should be in your shops by November. Hit song 24, title track from his current album, Time, Love and Tenderness, Michael Bolton. At hit song 23 on the brand new Network Chart, Voice of the Beehive, Monsters and Angels. Always seems to be dependent on how many beers I've had as to whether they look like monsters or angels. Hit song 23, Voice of the Beehive.
Another new entry on the network chart.
The third of 7, Cold Cold Heart from Mid-Jur, who is motorbike mad. He's spending a fortune on his brand new Harley, giving it a custom paint job. And if you are a biker, the last few days have been ace to get out there and crank the throttle.
Come stand beside me. Arms around me.
Now, Mid-Jur is actually charted under 6 different guises. Firstly, will Band-Aid and Ultravox and Visage, Rich Kids, Slick, which is a long, long time ago for Slick, and obviously under his own name. So there you go.
It's Russell Rush on Friday, kicking the ballistics on WIMS.
Oh, ha, ha, ha! This is Dr. Fox on the brand new network chart for the kid. Hit song 21, slipping down 5 places, De La Soul, from an album, De La Soul I Did, I Can't Believe It, and a roller skating jam named Saturdays. Plug 1, 2, and 3, plunge 5 this week. The hip-hop trio from Amityville with the House on the Hill, De La Soul, they go down 5 to number 21. But we're going up after we count down on the number 1 chart with the number 1 coffee, the network chart with Nescafe.
The UK Network Chart Show.
First new entry of 7 at 30. Sunshine on a Rainy Day for Zoe, down 7 at 29. Beverly Craven, down 14. Biggest Slumber at 28 for OMD. New entry at 27. Love Thy Will Be Done, Martika. Up 1 at 26. Satisfaction from Vanilla Ice. Down 1 at 25. Blur. Up 1 at 24. Time, Love and Tenderness, Michael Bolton. No change at 23. Voice of the Beehive, Monsters and Angels. New entry at 22. Cold Cold Heart, Mid-Jur. Down 5 at 21. De La Soul.
The UK Network Chart Show. Number 20.
After entering the chart last week at number 26, Sophie Lawrence doesn't head east, Anna Wolford, My Son, she heads north, right up the chart. Hit song 20.
'Cause he's not
Just worked out that Sophie must have been about 4 years old when Donna Summer had the original hit with Love's Unkind. Obviously been a resident of Albert Square since she left school at 16, and she follows in the footsteps of Wixie, Nick Berry, and Angie, Anita Dobson, who were both launched straight into the charts by EastEnders. There you go. Now, Amy Grant was nominated for a Grammy back in 1987 for her hit duet with Peter Cetera, Next Time I Fall. Her album, Lead Me On, won her a Grammy in 1988. The new album is Heart in Motion. Here's the second hit song 19, Every Heartbeat.
Hear me speak what's on my mind.
Right across the UK, this is the brand new network chart. And if you've just tuned in, you're thinking, that is not David Jensen. Hey there. Now, this is Dr. Fox, and although it might just be another ordinary Sunday for you, this is one of the big days of my life. This is the first day I've ever done the network chart. Okay, 4th of 7 new entries, all right? Straight in at number 18, it's an old Turtle song from 1967. Jason Donovan's big hit, Happy Together.
Imagine me and you. I can't see me loving nobody.
I think so many people want to do actually slam and slag off Jason's performance in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat even before they had seen it. But it's excellent. But he did use to cycle to the theatre because it avoided all the traffic jams in London town. But now he's been banned from doing that in case he has an accent. There you go. He's got 2 albums due for release shortly. The Joseph LP comes out August 26th, and his greatest hits on September 16th. Jason's in the money. All right, hit song 17, R.E.M.
Whenever we hold each other.
That's another brilliant pop song from the superb album Out of Time, R.E.M. Highest climber, up 13 to number 17 on the brand new network chart. They've called the album Out of Time because they say, like, it can be interpreted in so many ways, okay?
Another new entry on the network chart.
Karen White, straight in at number 16. She's had some real high-power help to write her new album. It's called Ritual of Love. Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, who have penned hit songs for Janet Jackson, her recent network chart hits. This is the first single from the album, which is due for release this coming September. Romantic, the 5th of 7 new entries on this week's chart. She ain't no superwoman, she's just a plain old romantic. New entry 16 for Karen White on the network chart. This is Dr. Fox, continuous cranked up hits. Grab your volume knob, crank it up, and rip it off.
Things that make you go,
Down 3, hit song 15, CNC Music Factory. Things that make you go. 15, CNC Music Factory coming up next. A guy who's actually taken a 70s children's information cartoon character, Hello Charlie, and set it to music.
I met a man. The UK Network Chart Show.
New entry, number 14, The Prodigy.
Charlie and I always listen to Dr. Max because it's
AirCheckDownloads.com.